Friend, are you dead? Were you crushed by the tree? I am so sorry. Oh dear. Well, we've got a lot of souls. We have got a transposing kill. Which means we now have access, hopefully, to boss weapons. But first, Soul of the Rotted Greatwood. One of the twisted souls seeped in strength. Used quite many souls, transposed. Ever since its establishment, all manner of curses have managed to seep into the undead settlement. The worst of them were sealed away inside a spirit tree. But eventually, the curses took their toll. Yeah, you can only stuff so much inside of a tree before it begins to rot. Pretty cool though. And we also have this transposing kiln. An old transposing kiln from Corland, crafted with stitched crystal lizard hide. Okay. Give to Ludleth, Lord of Cinder, to conduct soul transposition. This kiln can transpose twisted souls to craft special items with their concentrated essence, deemed forbidden by those unable to make proper use of it. Well, luckily we have someone who can make proper use of it, and yeah, I guess this explains also an easy way to get back here without having to use the services of Grandson. Not sure if it's my kind of thing, but hey, the use is there. But, for the time being, Filing Shrine, I am really curious to see what these boss weapons are. And at the same time, yeah, all out of chocolate pine resin, all out of fire bombs. And the alluring skulls didn't really do that much. Really. Alluring skulls can be useful, I guess, to distract an enemy for a short period of time, but they only last for such a short amount of time. Plus, they don't really affect all types of enemies. So it's... more often than not, I feel like they are a waste. There was a reason why I can't remember the name of the sorcery that was in Dark Souls 2, but that thing was useful, really useful. So, before I do anything, I am gonna look for grey rats, because I need to buy a few more firebombs. Hello, my friend.
Heavens, she was already dead.
Still sorry about that one. Curl up. Aw, dear God. So, wait, okay, yeah, that's that one. Can I get curl up? So sad. But, Grey Rat, can I make use of your services, please?
Heaven.
I can't. Oh dear. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's most definitely a problem. However, we defeated a boss. We have lots of NPCs now to talk to again. Hopefully, figuring out more of the story and all that kind of stuff, more information on the world. But first, this is the throne. Transposing Kiln. Greetings, my friend.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted.
Which still sounds weird knowing that you have no feet.
And this is my throne.
Anyway, Ludleth, I have a transposing kiln. But first, let me talk.
Listen, this might pique thine interest. Before I was a Lord of Cinder...
Yeah, same as before. Okay, yeah. That is good, that is good. Yes, transposing kilns. I have one. I will bring to you quickly. Do you have anything else to say before I give it to you?
Listen.
No, you do not. Okay, fine. In that case, have a transposing kiln.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul.
I need to, definitely.
Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
Not too much. Before I do that, kinda always keep all my boss souls in the organized storage box for safekeeping. So can I switch to box? Thank you. And there we go. Brilliant. I mean, what are the odds of me accidentally using one of the boss souls when I don't want to? Because that would suck. So, what kind of stuff could we get?
Returned, and a fine day it is.
A fine day it is indeed.
So, happened upon any twisted souls?
2 of them. So, but before we do that, talking anything?
Knowest thou of our birth? 5
Really?
the
Nothing
far
new?
age
Come
span.
on.
Knowest thou?
I hate that. I kinda hate that. I want to know more, but Dark Souls 1 and 2 have spoiled me, maybe. But anyway, begin transposition. Hollow Slayer Greatsword for the Soul of the Rotted Greatwood. Soul of a Demon? Have not found that. Soul of Boreal Valley Vord for Vord's Great Hammer. Not gonna happen. Astor's Spear for the Soul of the Rotted Greatwood. Ooh, I might want to go for that one. Maybe. Demon's Fist, also again for the Soul of a Demon. No clue! So, did we miss something in that case? Because why else would it appear here? And Pontiff's Left Eye. Recover HP with successive attacks. Michael, why is that so difficult? Okay, that's cool. So my interest would go towards Astor's Spear, but at the same time, let me read up on these first. Hollow Slayer Greatsword. Greatsword used for a lifetime by a masked knight. Harbors the fear that lurks within the minds of Hollows and is particularly effective against them. Bestowed to a proper Mira knight long ago. To hand to execute special sword techniques. Oh god. I was not meant to forget her name.
But of course you ended up forgetting.
I can't remember her name. I'm looking that up. Lucatil. It was Lucatil. How could I forget? I mean, it's bad that I forgot. It's not really a question as to how I forgot. But Lucatil, awesome. So 2 hand to execute a special sword techniques. Interesting. Stance. 1 stance, use normal attack to break foes guard from below. Strong attack to slash upwards to the forward lines. So same as the Lothric's, the normal sword. Okay. Then Vord's Great Hammer. A great hammer wielded by Vord, the Outrider Knight of the Boreal Valley. Weapon is imbued with frost and causes frostbite. Frost accumulates in the body, causing frostbite, which saps one's health, lowers absorption, and slow stamina recovery. Okay, now we know what frostbite does. Perseverance. Anchor weapon in earth to temporarily boost poise. Damage reduced while activated. Basically Vord's zoom attack. Kinda. Although not really with the damage reduction. Anyway. Astor's Spear, or Arstor's. One of the curses that festered within the belly of the Great Wood, and a terrible weapon favored by Earl Arstor the Impaler. The spear is enwreathed in rotten, heavily poisonous meats. Defeating foes restores HP. Oh, that is... So, these things have special abilities added to them. Liking that. Skill Shield Splitter. Take a large step forward and make a single focus thrust, puncture enemy shields and inflict damage. Oh. That sounds kind of cool. I mean, I'm going to guess that the HP restoring upon defeating enemies is not going to be that much. Because otherwise it would be OP. But nonetheless, that does sound kind of cool. So, after that, we have got Pontiff's Left Eye, which means there's a right eye as well. Right? Bewitched ring that Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon his knights. Recovers HP with successive attacks every single time. That word. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign lands. So basically, you give one of these rings to someone who you want to wreak havoc. Sort of. Brilliant. I'm not going to get Ford's Great Hammer. Definitely not. And since it's a 0 soul cost, I am gonna go for the ring. I'm not sure how useful it's going to be, but it might be useful. So I'm going to take you. Thank you very much. Which leaves either the Hollow Slayer Greatsword, and I'm not really a fan of Greatswords in general. Nor the Spear. And it has a little bit of poison, not too much, 36. Decent scaling, and I can wield it. I can wield both. You can see how the Hollow Slayer Greatsword is so much stronger in that regard, but... I think I'm gonna go for the Spear. I know that people will most likely go for the Hollow Slayer Greatsword because Greatswords and big weapons are awesome, but they're just not for me. So, our store's Spear it is. Thank you. Very much.
Treat the Firekeeper not with discourtesy.
Never.
She is much like thee. Prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
Yep. Well, anyway, this ring, do I want to equip it? I don't really need the Bloodbite ring, so on it goes. So this spear, our store's spear, where are you over here? What does it look like? Okay, interesting. Huh. Looks kinda cool, looks kinda gross. What's the moveset? Normal stabbings, let me guess, no swipe. In that case, the Partisan is still better, but... maybe. I wonder. Of course, this is not going to do an awful lot right now, because the fog wall is still in place. I'm gonna let myself be damaged. I'm curious, the combined strength of successive attacks and our store's spear. How much regeneration does it hold? So I'm looking for one hollow. There's way too many of you here though. Okay, friends. Okay, I'm going to kill you. Brilliant. Now you, friend. Hi. I know you're awake, dude. Oi. 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 You're not fooling anyone. Wake up, it's time to work. There we go. No. Okay. I would like to just get hit by one enemy. There we go. Thank you. Okay. You. I want you to hit me. Hit me right in the face. Come on. Do it. Thank you. Okay. That is a little bit of damage. That is never going to be healed up completely. But... I'd say that's pretty decent. Sure, these are weak normal hollows, but imagine taking this thing on the grand journey through the high wall of Lothric, whatever it's called, that place. All the normal hollows, you take a lot of damage. This thing keeps you alive in the long run. But there's no way I could possibly, at this point in time, wield both the Partisan. I need to up my carry capabilities, because it would be cool. Have this as your normal weapon, and once you find some groups of enemies, you go for this one. That might be something. But anyway, for the time being, I am gonna do a little bit of snooping around the place again, talking to NPCs. The usual. But first...
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
Partly, let's say, levels. Other part is, please, more dialogue.
Ashen One, to be I'm Ashen.
I'm so really going to hate this. Oh well. Anyway, level up. At this point in time, I kinda had expected to be able to level up multiple times. Which surprisingly is not the case. The soul cost is increasing rapidly. which means I'm gonna have to make a choice. We've got 20 dexterity, which is good. We've got 20 vigor, which is good. Increasing it right now is only going to increase it by 40 instead of 50. So we have reached a soft cap-ish over here. I'm thinking more endurance means more dodging, more attacking in quick succession, at least for a little bit. If I can increase endurance at least to 15, I will be good for a little bit. So that is what I'm going to do for now. Thank you very much. Depending on how many souls I've got, yeah, I'm not going to be leveling up anytime soon again, I think. Although maybe I could sell some of these. I'll have to find out. How many do I need?
Welcome,
There is no way I'm gonna get enough souls. No, not going to happen today. So, anyway, in that case, Shrine Handmaid. Any new information?
Ashen One.
No.
Is it not?
Okay, fine.
Ashen One.
I will bring you more souls. Don't you worry. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with my round of normal talking to everyone. Greetings, Cornex. Do you have anything new to say?
Ah, there you are, unkindled one.
Don't think so. Nothing new.
Oh, we'll need a pyroman.
Nothing new. Gah.
Do not. What is it?
How about you? Do you have anything new to say?
Ooh, yet to give in, eh?
Yup, yet give in.
The Firekeeper must be twitching with delight. But what do you really know about these Lords of Cinder? These supposed legends?
Not much as of yet.
Let's take Aldrich for one. A right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men.
Gross.
He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a Lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance?
Not if you're just going to sit there and just do nothing about it. Like, you can at least help other people. That's also a way. You don't always have to take a journey on your own. You can, but you don't have to. So, there always is a chance. But anyway, I'm happy to learn that at least you have new dialogue. Thank you. Much appreciated.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement. It was used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads. If you've the stones for it.
Maybe. Not entirely sure what path you're referring to though, but we'll probably stumble upon it and realize later.
You haven't given up yet. Then you're a brasher lad than I thought. You can make better use of this.
Heavy gem. You really should stop letting things burden you down like that.
I don't need it. Not now I've flown the coop.
There is still hope, my friend. There is still hope.
The Undead Legion of Farron is a caravan of undead, sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss. The Legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really. Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
Okay, I'm beginning to love you more and more. Finally, you're telling me more stuff. So we know about the Glob monster, Aldrich. We know about the Watchers of the Abyss.
Gaining admission to the Legion.
I would like to know about the others as well, though, but for the time being, I guess those are the 2 main things that I need to know about. I guess. Well, in that case, Thank you very much. Alright, that means you are the only one. Ringfinger Leonhard, was it right?
Well, hasn't it been some time?
Oh, not that long.
I'm Leonhard, the Ringfinger.
Oh, now you introduce yourself.
Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Darkwraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric.
Lift chamber key. Wait, there's a Darkwraith around?
I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
Clearly you've got the wrong person in front of you. I don't do invading.
If you fancy a proper red-eye orb, one uncracked, untainted, then kill the Darkwraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness.
I don't like
Been a prisoner
the
for many
idea.
ages in the
Deep
deepest
cell of Lothric. I don't like there being a Darkwraith. Let's see, what did it give you? Lift chamber key to an underground lift. Key to the room of the lift that descends to the deepest dungeon in Lothric. The surviving Darkwraith from the land swallowed by darkness is said to be held there. Is this a place we've already been to or not? Because there's one door that I remember that was locked that did not open up with the cell key. Which might be worth checking out. It's pretty close to a bonfire anyway. So the tower on the wall is where we need to be, and I need to remove that, thank you. So, just a few hollows in between me and that one single door. I'm still waiting every single time for that knight to leave because I'm just so afraid he's going to notice me. Okay, come on, friends. Go away. Thank you. Not my issue. Was it on this floor already? I'm not entirely certain if it was. There we go. That's working. No. So nimble. I love it. And this is not the right floor. Okay, that means we had our halberd boy down below, right? Was it just you? I think it was. Which means... No. You do not. Come on. No, come on. Here we go. And die. Thank you. Alright, so this is the door that we could not open before. There's a lift back there. It works. Oh dear. Okay, our frosty boy was an issue. How much trouble is a Darkwraith going to be? Am I going to like this? Both are horrible. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, okay. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. But I can do this. I hope. Like, he is less terrifying than a frosty boy. Oh, but I have so many dead knights around. Ah, you, my friend, are a danger. You, my friend, are definitely a danger. Okay, can I? Very carefully, don't hit anything else. Is he alone? I think he's alone. Ah, so you were locked in here all this time. Let there be victory. Let there be victory. Indeed. We go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. That's a backstab. That is a... I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. This is so much better. Okay, friend, how about you don't and... No. Don't do that, please. Don't do the whole dark hand thing, please. I hate you. Did you just... No. No. I dislike you. Die, please. Thank you. Huh. Red Eye Orb. Nice. And a nice amount of souls, which actually means I can level up again. Thank you. I wonder. Should I? I probably should have. I should have used one of the rusted coins to crush temporarily boost item discovery. I never read up on this, did I? Those who have lost their fortunes rely upon this superstitious practice, hoping to retrieve what was once theirs and more. Yeah. Okay. Having your armor set would have been cool. Visions of it'll happen to you too. Let there be curse. Well, I think I did good enough. I killed a Darkwraith. They're still scary. They're still bloody scary. Proper Red Eye Orb. Invade other worlds at will. No more consuming. Defeat the host of embers of the worlds you have invaded to gain the strength of fire. The Red Eye Orb is rooted in a tiny land swallowed by darkness long ago. Some choose to put the orb to other uses. To embark on this path, enter the service of Rosaria in the Cathedral of the Deep. I'm beginning to like this Cathedral of the Deep less and less at this point in time. I mean, Aldrich consuming men, now Rosaria being the Covenant of Invasions? By the sound of it? Yeah, I'm not liking this. No, not liking this. But, whatever may be, we did it. So, now that we have those souls, I am beginning to wonder. More endurance would help me survive more. Right? Maybe if I were to just take endurance, take a little bit more stamina, or slowly work my way upwards with more vitality so I can carry more stuff. I'm not sure. One equipment load is not going to do an awful lot. I'm still going... Although... Maybe.
Farewell, Ash.
Give me one real short moment. The idea of Arstor's spear is cool. But even if I were to increase my vitality right now with one more, I am not gonna have enough. I'm still going to be quite far away from the required equipment load. And I could equip other armor, but I don't really have much choice in that. That looks kind of cool. So endurance is the better option here, if I have to make a guess. Also, this one increased my FP, yeah, only by 6. I'm gonna go with endurance. More stamina for me. Thank you very much. So, with that now out of the way, may the flames guide me. I'm going to need their guidance, because the one thing that now remains, right now, is the Road of Sacrifices. Right? The Pit of Hollows, there was nothing else, and that is a dead end. So, the Road of Sacrifices is the main path. Which also answers my question, is the tree boss optional? I guess he is. Which brings us to the Road of Sacrifices and brings me to this guy. You're not looking at me. I really wonder, am I capable of defeating that thing? Or is this purely going to result in my death? Because I want to avoid death as much as possible, and fighting him at this point in time seems like a horrible idea, but at the same time, technically, you're supposed to kill him before you can get through these doors. I was lucky that he was in the other room and I had the time to open the doors, which makes me wonder, is there still invulnerability frames upon opening a door? Ooh, it was in Dark Souls 1, they got rid of it in Dark Souls 2. If I'm right. I might want to keep that in mind as well. I expect that you're expected to defeat this thing before you progress through here. He does not look like a guy that will respawn. Although I said the same about the Blue Knight. And he did respawn, so... This seems like an absolutely horrible idea. Absolutely horrible. But I don't risk too much right now. I don't risk too much. I'm willing to give it one shot. I'm willing to give it one shot. And he is going to give it one shot as well. Okay, there we go. There we go. And need to wait your attacks out. There we go. No. Don't be so speedy. Don't be so speedy, friend. Do not be so speedy. You know what? This is actually going so much better. That is going so much better. Irithel Straight Sword. Okay, awesome. We did it. If he does not stun lock you to death, well, it doesn't. I'm making excuses. He was just terrifying. Please tell me he does not respawn.
Sometimes the speed of an enemy is enough for them to be terrifying, even if in the end they are not that difficult after all. The area which lies ahead of us, however, now that's a different thing entirely. Welcome to Bird Hill.